day everyone. In this video, we will be reporting the socio-demographic profile of Barangay Cabungaan located in Naval, Biliran. So we will focus on the employment status of the barangay for the year 2024. To begin our report, let's turn it over to Felipe for the background of Barangay Cabungaan.
Thank you, Lovely. Based on the official record of the historical information, during the Spanish time, the first settle of Barangay Cabungaan were Alveno da Cara, Jose Ora, Francisco Jamin, and Victor Narido from Carigara, Leyte. Their main work was harvesting abaca, and they liked to chew a fruit called bunga. The Spaniard noticed this and later called the place of Cabungaan, which came from the word bunga. Before, life in the barangay was hard. There were no proper road and people used wooden cart called kanggahan for travel. They got their water from wells and nearby rivers. But today, Cabungaan is more developed. Most roads are concrete, houses have electricity and clean water, and the barangay has its own school, daycare center, and health center that serve the people. That's all for the background information. Back to you, Lovely.
Thank you, Felipe. And now, let's move on to the method used in gathering the data and the number of barangay inhabitants. And for that, we have Venus.
Thank you, Lovely. To get correct information, we first wrote a request letter to the barangay captain of Cabungaan to ask permission to get the needed data. After the letter was approved, we went to the barangay hall to collect the information. We used the RBI Form C 2024 monitoring report as our main source. Number of barangay inhabitants. According to the RBI Form C, Barangay Cabungaan has 454 residents and 140 households and 114 families. There are 215 males and 239 females. The largest age group is 36 to 50 years old with 93 people, followed by 18 to 35 years old with 92, and 13 to 7 years old with 73. The mean that most of people in Cabungaan are young and active with helps the barangay have a strong workforce. We also talk the barangay secretary to make sure the information we use complete and updated. Back to you, Lovely.
Thank you, Venus. And now, let's proceed to Renella for the employment status of the barangay.
Thank you, Lovely. According to the RBI Form C report, 90 people are recorded as part of the labor force and 109 are unemployed. However, when we reviewed this using the Philippine statistic definitions, the data appeared inconsistent. So, according to the PSA, the labor force includes all people 15 years old and above who are either working or not working but looking for a job. So, the total labor force should include the employed, underemployed, and unemployed. To calculate the employment rate, employed person divided by labor force, then multiplied by 100. Same process in the underemployment and unemployment. So based on given data, if we add 90 employed and 109 unemployed, the total labor force should be 199 people, not just 90. This shows that the data from the barangay is inconsistent with PSA standards because it only counted the employed and unemployed. Following PSA's definition will help get more accurate data about jobs and unemployment. It will also help in making better livelihood programs and job opportunities for the people in Cabungaan. Thank you. Back to you, Lovely.
Thank you, Renella. And for the conclusion, Barangay Cabungaan has improved a lot from a small farming area to a developed community with better roads, schools, and public services. But the employment record still needs to be corrected because the data is inconsistent with PSA standards. By keeping the records accurate and supporting livelihood projects, the barangay can help more people find work and have a better life. With everyone's cooperation, Barangay Cabungaan will continue to grow and become more progressive. So that's all for the social demographic profile of Barangay Cabungaan. I'm Lovely C. Olohan.
I am Victim Magnus.
I'm Venus Celino.
And I'm Renella Davalos, and we are
Cabungaan's Group.